have here with me Von Alexandria, a designer who actually has been featured in the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week last year. Yes. And also going to be featured in it this year as well. So since we have her here a little longer, I'm excited. What can we expect to see from last year's line to this year's?
Let me make a correction. I don't think I was featured in Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. I don't think Donna Karen would like that, or Vera Wang.
Sorry, Donna.
I was just one of the hundreds of designers in Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. But the difference, I would say, from last year was more, maybe a little bit more girlier. This year, maybe turning to the dark side of Marie Antoinette. When she was cheating on the king, so that part. Wow. So it's a little bit more of kind of Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know if you saw that movie. Wearing a lot of black chiffon.
Like goth, kind of, but not goth.
Slightly goth, but very Parisian editorial. Very sultry, very sexy.
Wow.
Very sexy. So I'm going on my sexy side of me, which, sorry, Mom, sorry, Pastor.
She still loves the Lord.
Yes. But I'm just kind of doing that, just more sexiness, more maybe different color lips, the hair pulled up, really kind of frothy, really fun.
Okay, so what have people looked at, seen last year, in last year's what you displayed then?
Last year was a lot of color. Okay. I really specialize in nudes, in taupes and creams and cocos and stuff like that. This year's, once again, is a little bit more dark with a tad of color.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you still need models?
No, they normally take care of the models for me in New York, the agency girls and stuff like that. However, I myself, I'm trying to pull away from the, sorry girls, the anorexic type girls. Because in Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, it is how it is. You can't come in there and demand certain things. But on a personal note, me as the designer myself can choose certain girls and to decide, okay, I'm going to put maybe 2 full-figure girls in my collection, So that's what I'm planning on this year in New York and everything. So I've kind of contacted one of the agencies that specializes in girls who are not a size 0, starting at a good size 14,
So even as we were talking about trends, you're now putting one out there. So you never know that it could maybe wind up becoming more of the norm within the New York Fashion Week.
Yeah, because they're going to realize that, especially with the economy, how the economy is changing, there are going to be more women who are going to demand certain things, in their wardrobe. Not every plus size woman wants to dress from Sears. She wants to dress from the Parisian magazines herself as well.
Right.
And so that's what we're going to be starting come 2014. We'll be starting I'll be doing a complete collection just based for the plus size woman.
Oh my gosh.
But it's going to be very, very couture. So women, I would say, who ages maybe say 18 to probably 54 are really going to want to wear my things that they would see in Vogue, Elle, maybe the Paris magazines and stuff like that. Very, very chic, very couture.
So for the Smooches women, which is the 2 digits or more, we have a lot to look forward to.
A lot. It's going to be probably a life-changing thing. I hate to be so emotional about it, but it is going to be a life-changing thing because there are things that, I've had customers come up to me and they wanted to wear things that they just saw in the magazines. They're no different than any other woman that you would see walking down the street. Their tastes are just the same. The designers are just not stepping out there and making it.
Right. Well, even though I feel like you're downplaying something, this is a pretty big deal. Like I said, you're putting.
No, it's a pretty big deal.
You're putting on a high platform. Displaying your work, and the fact that 60% of of women is 2 digits or more.
I would say more than 60%. I would say more than. The only time you really see size 0 to 4 women out there, or if they're coming out and coming to the United States, getting ready for Fashion Week. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that And this may be
because it's just a prejudice. Let's call it what it is. It really is a prejudice, just like anything else. And it's people have been brainwashed to feel as though what is beautiful is someone that is small, and so we've been trained to think that's the only style of beauty. That's the only form of beauty.
right.
You know.
Right. Wow.
Just like being blonde and blue-eyed, that's not true.
right. Right.
You know.
So, like you said, you're creating another platform for lack of a better word, the real woman to be
what the real woman
showcased.
is. Yeah.
Right. And like I said, again, it doesn't take away from those that are smaller,
Right.
but at the same time,
Right.
they're the minority, you
Right.
know, and
Yes, they are.
people that are really purchasing clothes, the main consumers are those, like, people's designers should kind of gear their wardrobe toward those that will be doing the main purchases.
That's true. That's
Like you
right.
said, like, you know, people miss out on money because
Yeah.
they don't have the size 12.
Right. I mean, I don't have that control in Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. I have to show mainly, but you can decide to make small changes. And as you make small changes, you know, certain people are going to start taking lead and start taking notice. Like there was a designer in New York, and Tyra Banks was right on the front row, who's special designer. She specialized in full-figured fashion. So, you know, they're going to start taking notice of that.
Right.
Yeah. So for Philadelphia Fashion Week, although I'm not doing, you know, the plus size woman, I think my show, I'm the clothing designer for that, which is the couture show.
Right.
That is September the 22nd. The show starts at 7 o'clock.
7.
Make sure you get your tickets.
How mu-
$40 a
There we
ticket.
go.
It's going to be a great show. There are designers coming all over the United States,
Right.
or actually they're coming outside of the United States, internationally. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's going to be a huge show.
So, where can people purchase tickets prior to, or is it best to get at the door? 'Cause I'm thinking in my head, I don't want to stand in a long line, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be
I bel-
crowded.
Now, I believe you might want to purchase your tickets ahead of time. Go to the phillyfashionweek.com website. Yes, definitely.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
gonna be a big deal.
Yeah, it's going
I'm
to be
excited.
a big deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on the show. I mean,
Not
I'm
a
excited for
problem.
what you've done, what you're doing now, and what
Yeah.
what your future is. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty big. Now, when you get a chance, please, if you don't mind, again,
Sure.
tell them your website page or things so we can look at your work.
Sure, you can go on my website. That is vonalexandria.com, VONALEXANDRIA.com. And you can check out some of the things there and contact me through the website. Yeah. And then also see me on the ABC, The House of Faith and Fashion, with the first female rabbi. Yeah.
Wow.
Toby Rubenstein Schneier. So she's the producer for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so had to go to New York and meet with her about 2 weeks ago. And so I'm kind of frazzled about that, you know.
That's exciting, though.
But yeah, she's a rabbi, but she met me with wearing all Chanel and a pair of skinny jeans. I loved it. I loved it.
It's kind of, I guess, not what you expect when you think of, you know, rabbis. Like,
And
oh.
she was like, "Don't call me rabbi, call me Toby." It's like, sure, sure.
She's fashion forward. Fashion forward rabbi.
Extremely. And she's talking with Patricia Fields. They're interviewing her before me of the Sex and the City.
Yes.
Yeah, they were going to be interviewing Patricia Fields about a few hours before me. So I'm like really nervous. And then Nole Marin, who is my mentor from Nole Mentor, who's the former judge from the Project Runway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to be interviewed too.
So I'm sure you're going to be decked out in all of your.
I don't know what I'm going to wear. I haven't even thought about that. I mean, they have the model set up for me. I'm going to bring some of my clothes. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get this rag done.
No turban?
Maybe I'll wear a turban. That's what I'm gonna wear a turban. That would be the best thing to do, the safe thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
please.
some big jewelry. You know.
Yes. And your face be
Maybe I'll rent somebody's dog for the day.
a dog.
Cute little
yes.
dog. That's the fashion status, you know.
You gotta get a Yorkie.
Yeah, a cute little Yorkie. Yeah. That'll be good.
It's
Put him
gonna be
to sleep.
fabulous. Yeah.
I mean, not that sleep, but you know.
Not dead people.
Yeah.
Stay focused. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, please. She has a lot to do. You know, check her out.
It's a lot.
Oh my god. But it's
Yeah.
exciting though. Like I said,
Yeah.
you're making big strides, and
Yeah.
this is just the beginning. So I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
All in like 2 months. Like my phone's been like ringing off the phone, like it's going crazy. Yeah, I'm talking to directors and producers and trying to get everything ready for production. I haven't even started. I know.
Well, get ready to be busy. I'm sure this is by no means at the end. It's just the beginning.
And there's a masquerade party in Philadelphia. Right. You're all invited. It's going to be on the 1st here in Philadelphia. Tickets are $25. Just go on my website or Facebook, Von Alexandria. You're all invited to the masquerade party. You must be very couture and very chic and very beautiful. So that means all of you are invited.
You all qualify.
Yes.
As long as you're in masquerade attire.
Yes.
Don't come wearing jeans.
You can wear jeans, but wear something crazy with it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so because you're the fashion stylist, expert, creativity artist, if I may, if someone say only has again like a basic pair of jeans, what can they do to spruce it up and again be able to wear it to that masquerade?
I got the perfect thing. Go to like your cleaners.
Okay.
Get some zippers. Have them put some zippers on the back of your jeans or the front of your jeans so you can zip them up or something like that. Some skinny leg jeans. That's one. Alter your jeans like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Then once again, try getting like a sheer poncho or something like a bathing suit poncho, maybe in black. You know, put it over like a nice wife beater or something like that in black. You know. Do your lips maybe instead of like your regular like pinks, maybe like a dark purple lipstick or something like that, or a hot cherry red. And you know, maybe, you know, in this, just once again, I'm just loving the turbans. I'm just loving the turbans. Do something different like that. If you're a guy, wear a tux with some chucks. I'm loving that, you know?
Now, what if they don't have a tux? What else can they get?
Get one of those T-shirts, those guy T-shirts that have the suit.
Right.
It's like a printed suit. Do that. That's
it's
crazy.
A tux. It counts.
It counts. You can come, you know, and then get your mask, and you're good. You're good for the party. Okay.
Wow. Will you be styling anyone for the masquerade? Can someone contact you via Facebook?
Yes, contact me, and I will be at your beck and call.
I may have to use you to spruce up because I don't feel like wearing. See, if I want to wear chucks and not wear heels,
or wear some black hunter rain boots. Like I said, wear some great rain boots. That's funky.
Where can you get rain boots right now, though? Is it?
Go to a vintage store.
There you go.
Yeah.
She's even on the budget. I love it.
Yes.
Oh my God.
$15. You know.
Right up my alley. All right. Yeah. Von Alexandria, please check her out. Stay focused. Be involved in what she's doing. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
For sharing your tips. It'll be great
if
we can have you again at some point to share.
Yeah.
To do show some of your work outside of what you're doing for the show coming up.
Oh, I just want to mention that a lot of our proceeds are going to the Epilepsy Foundation.
Okay. That's important. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Okay, so we'll come back in a little bit.
Smooches, baby. I need your smooches, baby.